Europe may be over for us, however, there is still a chance to earn that third star at the top of our badge with the Swiss Super League. There is still arguably 4 teams in the hunt. We are one of them, thankfully. Today is going to be Young Boys and Table Toppers Basel. If we lose against Young Boys and Basel, I would think that our title chase might actually be over. And also a reminder, if we win the league, we go straight into the Champions League group stage. So arguably, it's in our interest to finish second, so then we can go through the qualifying round and get in that way, and Basel go straight in, so have 2 teams in the Champions League group stages. Although I don't know whether Basel will do any good. But I'm trying to think outside the box here. Before we play those games, however, let's take a quick look at our youth intake. And it says it's an excellent intake, and I don't believe them. They said our one goalkeeper looks very good. This is him. He looks rubbish. So there's a few players you can see. The ones in white I've signed. I'm actually signing Schuler as well. This man, I'm tempted. Mentally, he's got some good numbers, but I'm not sure. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the intake wasn't as good as they initially said it would be. Also, while we're here, if you're looking to buy Football Manager 2023, here we go, trying to shield something to you now. There's a link in the description to my fanatical, I can't even remember, referral page, that's what it's called. So click that, and if you're going to buy the game, you can buy it through there, then it helps me out a little bit, apparently. I don't even know how much, but it will give me some form of commission, I assume. Also, you can use other FM creators. They've got codes, and you can also use their code as well and get a little bit of extra discount. I don't get anything from that, but I assume they might do. But yeah, if you want to do that, that will help me out massively. Right, let's play Young Boys. So this is obviously a very, very winnable game. We are missing Brenner today. I say missing, he's on the subs bench, but he is not match fit. So Brutan is going to be playing in this one. I realised I didn't mention what happened in between episodes. I've forgotten. I think we've drawn twice and won a game. I think that's how it worked. We won 3-0, we drew 3-3, and then we drew 1-1, I think. So we need to kind of start winning games again. This is probably the 9th time that we've played Young Boys on camera, and then when we play Basel later on in the episode, that's probably the 14th time we've played them on camera. Eventually, as this save goes on, the top teams in Switzerland should start to rotate, so I think Winterthur are weirdly climbing their way up the table. Well, this is going to be a nice quick match, isn't it? We are half an hour in, not a single highlight to talk about, just 5 shots, 1 on target for us, which apparently wasn't good enough to even be considered a highlight. We've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left of the first half. Brunner with the ball for Young Boys. Imeri controls it down the line. I say down the line, down the middle. Nasame plays it in the middle, but we've intercepted it through Kapsevich, Persers. Now Aragoni, Philip Billing, little flick back to Schurz. Joan Khan, who I've been trying to play. Joan Khan, I'd argue, is our first real youth intake player who's breaking into the first team. Musa Janapo's going for a mazy little run. Finds Liam Scales playing as a left-back today. Kapsevich to Janapo in the middle. Through ball across the goal. It was deflected by a defender. It hit the post. We're keeping this alive, though, through Alan Aragoni. Crosses the ball in. Janapo's there at the back post. Heads wide of Van Bourmoes's post. It's still 0-0. First real bit of action, and it was right at the death of the first half. Right, we need to fire people up. We simply need to be better in front of goal. Brutan's playing 6-4. Janapo 6-4. 6-5. Raffia's on a 6-4. Joan Khan's on a 6-3. After I was bigging you up, mate, I was hoping for a slightly better performance. Have we got the ball here? Kapsevich finds Pershers 1.5 minutes into the second half. Passing it around. Back to the Liechtensteiner, who I think has got 17 or 18 caps for Liechtenstein now, and a couple of goals, if I'm not mistaken. Kapsevich, lovely ball, finds Scales. First time cross, Brutan is there. Straight into the hands of Von Bourmoes. Looks like a free kick in a good position for Young Boys. Not ideal. It's Imeri, number 7, to take it. Curling effort. Jan Sommer's not going to get there. It hits the post. Scales can clear. Is this a counter-attack? Looks like it might be. No, Brutan needs some support. So many yellow shirts joining. Not a lot of blues. But it's Pusic. It's a clever ball, actually. Very clever ball from Brutan. It's Billing to Alan Aragoni. Kapsevich dinks forward. Finds Pusic. Controls it. I wanted him to cross first time. He was offside anyway. Nothing really happened in that highlight, did it? Well, nothing for us anyway. I'm thinking we might need to change our formation, because the last few matches we have played, we have been struggling with our strikers and our attacking midfielders. Raffia's on a 6-3. Janapo's just dropped down to a 6-3 as well. I did just think that we were before half-time, realised this is actually the second half. We need to do some changes. 3 of them so far. Jankovic, Sene and Brenner coming on for Brutan, Raffia and Janapo. Not necessarily in that order, but that is what has happened. So it's going to be Jankovic playing as the shadow striker to see if he can do anything at all. Emery with a free kick. It is Lauper. Finds Brunner on the right-hand side in the penalty area. We're going to give away a penalty. I can feel it. Lauper's gone off towards the right-hand side. Nasame's going to win the headed effort. Sommer can't quite get there. And we've managed to clear the ball. Because this is Switzerland, we're able to do some more subs, aren't we? Right, we are going to have to change. Khan is coming off. Sturgew's coming on. Schmid's going to come on for Scales as well. I thought Scales was playing alright, but apparently he wasn't. Few minutes left to play and it's just ticked away. Nothing has happened at all. That is a disappointing result. At home, that is a disappointing result. We need to be better in front of goal. I don't know what's happened. Sometimes we are superbly good in front of goal and Brenner scores 9 goals in a match. Other times, we are terrible. Well, the good news from that is we are still second place, and even better news, St Gallen and Basel drawing 2-2. So we have not changed. Since the start of the episode, there are no changes whatsoever. I have just seen that we've got the 2 top goal scorers in the league, although Brutan has only scored once for us, I think. It says he scored 15 in the league. Only one of them was ours. So then this is potentially a title decider. I know there's still plenty of football to play, but it is first versus second, or second versus first technically, because we are in second place in the home team. We have drawn our last 3 matches in a row. So I don't have particularly high hopes for this one. If we do win, we'll go top of the table by just 1 point. If we lose, there'll be a 4-point gap between us and Basel, with not a huge amount of football left to play of the season. Sene collects it for us. Back to Schmid. He's gone all the way towards Billing in the middle, who just about gets there first. Finds Schmid once again. Can he cross it in? He does try. Manages to get it clear, though. Cognac. It's not his name at all, is it? Scales has collected for us, playing as a centre-back this time around. Schmid. Back to Liam Scales. Now Kapsevich, who is one of the best youngsters in the world, apparently. Sene lumps it forward. Going to hopefully get there. Petar Pusic can just about keep it in play. Back to Aragoni, 3 in the box. Needs to go behind you or cross it. Fair enough, towards Sene. Can't get his headed effort away. Highlights carrying on though. Billing to Aragoni. Low cross please. It's Brenner. And Brenner scores. We take the lead. 3 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. 6 minutes. So not a lot of football has been played. And another highlight. It's Basel with this. Cognat plays it back to Fadzili. We need to steal this. Brenner was there, putting the pressure on. Just seen Brenner's my captain. I'm not quite sure why. Aragoni heads back to Jan Sommer, who I'm tempted to drop Sommer for Bazunu, because Bazunu is he's complaining that he wants to play first team football. We might do it after this game. Aragoni goes for a run, finds Pusic. He's going to go for a run down the right-hand side. Can't quite get past his man. Aragoni finds Hamza Rafia, and Hamza Rafia has blasted that ball in. He is running off celebrating, but we are going to get some VAR. I think this is going to count. I think this is one of those ones that's going to count. It is going to count. It is 2-0. Barely 7 minutes played. Things have quietened down here in Zurich. Still, Basel, I was going to say, have had no shots. They've just had a shot, which was on target with an XG of 0.00. You'd argue they didn't have a shot then. Final 5 minutes of the first half, and it's back with the Basel keeper. Cognat. Marchand, ball forward, finds Jolson Fernandez on the left-hand side. He controls it, but plays it all the way back to the midfield of Basel, in the centre circle. If we can steal this, we could make it 3-0 before half-time. The last thing we want, though, is a Basel goal to pull them back with a few minutes left to play. As I say that, Dan and Doy makes it 2-1. I think they're going to score again before half-time. As you can probably tell, I'm extremely confident when it comes to my football managing ability. It is not going to be 2-2 at half-time. It is only 2-1. We have the lead, but we can find another gear. We can do something better. Let's talk to Sene. You've not... Keep it going. You've got the ability. Let's try and fire some people up. I mean, you two have already played quite well. You have the ability to make a difference. Billing, Scales, Aragoni. You've got the difference. We've done all right there. We've only got 3 players who are looking only composed. Basel doing a change at half-time, and I wonder whether that's a change in formation. It doesn't look like it is. They've just brought on Elliot, and then I think they've just brought him straight off again. I didn't see his name on the pitch. Sturgew collects it for us with the yellow card. Billing to Kapsevich, ball forward. Petar Pusic is there. He should have made it 3. He was offside anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. So yeah, it does look like Elliot came on at half-time, and then about 5 minutes later came off injured. It is Basel with the ball. Miller's at the back post. He's caused us problems in the past. Sommer can easily hold on to that one against, I assume, his former team. I feel like he did play for Basel for quite a while. Did he not? Sturdew to Summer to Scales to Billing to Sturdew to Scales, and eventually we've kicked upfield straight to a red and blue shirt. It is Kuze, might be his name, Liam Miller. In the middle finds Kuze again. Miller crosses. Jolson's there. He is miles offside. That one is not going to count. But of course, we do have to have VAR and all that jazz, and it should stay 2-1. It is 2-1. Immediately following that goal, I say goal, disallowed goal, we're going to do Janapo coming on for Sene. Just the one sub. Obviously, we can do 2 more stoppages to do up to 5 subs. I'm looking at Sturdew. You're on a 6.2, mate. You're coming off. 2 more changes then. Joan Khan is coming on for Sturdew. Jankovic is coming on for Raffia. Still got 20 minutes to play and there's only 1 goal in it. But if we can hold on, this is a big, big 3 points. It is going to certainly put us in, definitely in the title picture. I mean, we're already in the title picture, but it is going to put us very, very deeply in that conversation. Genepo just runs straight into a Basel player. Marchand back to Fazili. He's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper, Fayulu, outside of his area. If we put some pressure on him, we might have forced a mistake there instead, and Doy's going to collect. Final 10 minutes, we're about to enter. Miller crosses, and Hurt heads over the bar. I thought that was just going to sail into the top corner. We've got 1 more stoppage to do 2 subs if we want to do them. And I think 85 minutes we are going to do them. Brenner's coming off. Farid Kaba is going to come on. Kapsevich for Brescianini. That is all of our changes. I probably should have looked at Aragoni, but he's on an 8.8. I don't want to take him off when he's been playing so well. We are into injury time, but there's 4 minutes of it. Hertz got this ball on the right-hand side for Basel into the penalty area. He's got no support, and it's a corner? It's a goal kick. I don't know what happened there. It's a goal kick for Basel now, apparently, although I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, he's actually going to take it. He just stood there for ages, and I don't know what was going on. We've got the ball through Joan Khan. Not the best header, and Pusic wasn't quite awake enough. Aragoni's not getting there. Hertz in on goal. Jan Sommer can save the day, and Aragoni can kick that ball off for a throw. We are going to hold on. That is a massive, massive 3 points. Since basically I started doing my changes, Basel came back into it. It looks like a half pipe in skateboarding, but we have survived. We have survived. Basel, 3 points. We are back to the top of the table. The only thing that is concerning me, Young Boys have 2 games in hand. And if they have 2 games in hand, they can also get onto 62 points if they win both of those games. One of them is almost certainly up against Luzerne, so you'd have to think they're going to win that one. It might be down to a 3-horse race. St Gallen may be just a little bit too far away now to be getting involved. Although they've got a game in hand as well, so they could be on to 56 points, so they're also still in this. It means next episode there's 5 games left. 5 league games left. We've got a Swiss Cup semi-final, which I'm hopefully going to be winning that one. Next episode then could be a Zurich derby and Winterthur. It's the end of the season. It's going to be when a title might be decided. That's the plan. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll be back with the end of Season 5. And hopefully it is another star atop the club badge of Grasshoppers. Thanks for watching.